Greetings, Glitter Gang, and happy Thursday. Welcome back to Kathryn Scraps Live. My name is Kathryn, and tonight we're going to be crafting live in the Measy Spring Pock-Velope album, the Medium Easy Spring Pocket Envelope album, also the Spring album, as it's known in the playlist, I think. And we are at the embellishing stage, so everything is matted. We've done all our patterned papering. And now it's just about going in and adding the goodies. So, look at all this stuff I found. All right, look. These are, and this is just Soleil embellishments. Some paper scraps have sneaked in. All right. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be embellishing these pages using various embellishments from the collections we used. I've got letter stickers, I've got buttons, die cuts, pins. I think these are vellum stickers. These are brads, and as you can see, the resin that they used for the brads has yellowed because they're so old. So that's given them kind of an orange cast, which is okay because it's a sun inspired collection, but for some other collections, you know, that would just be kind of uncool. But, and then also in here, these are all little tiny envelopes. So we might just put some of them just like straight into other pockets and things. So there's all kinds of stuff here, all kinds of goodies. This is a crafting show. I am live Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern USA time and 9 p.m. Eastern USA time. There is a time zone converter in the description of every single YouTube video on this channel. And you're welcome to join live or check us out in the playlist. We are working now on this album. All the instructions have been given. You have all the measurements, everything you need to make one of your own, if you so desire. Then we've got little bags. This I want to see about putting some on the cover. Little folders, tons of them. Oh my gosh, a 6x6 pad. Okay. And I think this is probably a sheet of this cut up already. Yep. Oh, and then we have these. So we've got a lot to work with. So I'm going to make two piles. I'm going to make a Soleil pile and a oh, look at all these stamps. Oh my gosh, camera stamps. Polaroids. See, these were in a kit, so they're not with my other stamps. Ooh, we even have washi. Camera washi. My goodness. It's 2010 all over again. 2010 all over again. Okay. I'm going to set these stamps aside so that they can go back into the stamp collection. And then this is stuff that will coordinate, that's just like generic stuff from my stash. So this is a third pile. All right, so let's get started with decorating. So first off, let's find some stuff we can, well, stuff in here. So I want to add, oh, more stamps. Oh my gosh. So many cute discoveries. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at these file folders. What the? Okay. That was harder to open than I was expecting. Okay. We've got little file folders. We've got some journaling type cards. And let's do okay, yeah. We're going to just start. Let's see what else we've got. At some point, it would be nice to use some of this garland. It's on string, but if we just glue it down, I think we won't have to worry about it coming up. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right, so let's grab some little die cuts. And I want to make a little brad cluster of some kind. So maybe to go right there, or maybe like right there with a pin, with one of these pins. So let's start. Let's grab a yellow pin. Want it to kind of, yes, poke up like so. All right, so we're going to look for something to put the pin behind so that, you know, fingers are protected. There we go. Definitely we're gonna layer. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna quickly get very dirty, I think. But, you know, we'll get through it. We're gonna have a messy desk. I think that the only thing that I have used this line for in the past is a 12 by 12 layout. So it wouldn't have been like a long extended period of time using it like for a whole album. So Just gonna tape this in the back. Oh, good grief. All right, there we go. We got it. We got it. All right, so I put the tape like that because I want it all surrounded by tape. So there's no possibility of any kind of accident. Not that I really think there's a strong possibility anyway, but you know, better safe than sorry. Okay, so when I go to stick this down, I'm going to want to tuck it ever so slightly under this edge, just so it looks like, you know, so there's not a gap in between it where the powder paper shows through. And I want just the little tiny bit hanging over the edge, just a little tiny bit. So as long as I stay away from basically the star up in terms of tape, I should be fine. Oh, you mean out in the store? Soleil was probably, I need the skinnier tape for my wave piece. Was it one of those that was exclusive to like Joann's or one of them? I know Serendipity and Shine On were, but those are available digitally now, so we may use them for my sister's wedding album. Or at least one of them. Okay. And it looks like, yeah, there we go. Got a little punch out bit. Just give it a zhuzh. Ow. Attack of the craft supplies. All right, here we go. Already looking very cute. Do we like that better here as part of this or on the side? I kind of like it on the side. Ugh, the adhesive on this is in rough shape. We may not be able to use this particular roll of tape. Let's see if I peel. So what the issue is that the adhesive is sticking to the front of the paper, like it's not staying only exclusively on the back. So the front of the paper is like right here, it's tacky. See how it sticks to the desk? Which means that, you know, we won't be able to, well, can I rub it off? Is that too much work? I can rub it off, but it's just, that's quite a lot of work. Yeah, Gretchen, right? Look at it. You can see I'm like huge chunks of the adhesive are coming off. All right, I think I've got it. So now we can use it. It's no longer sticky really though, not much, but we might be able to do something. Okay, not that though. Yeah. Yeah, maybe if I just even gave it something like 10 seconds in the microwave on a low temperature. Okay, I'm gonna just like rest that there. Maybe we can use it later. I want to maybe, what I want is like a little label. Let's look at the other collection. Okay. Yeah, so I want something kind of, and we have to be kind of careful because we still have to be able to do our string. So maybe underneath is the way to go. This, not quite right there, but we'll find a place for it. We'll find a place for it. All right, so we've got that's kind of peeking up behind that. Let's see if maybe we need to layer this over something just a little bit larger so it doesn't look like it's just kind of floating in outer space. Even something like that, although not, because these two yellows are not, they are not friends. Not friends. 2013, if we were wondering when we were in scrapbook history. Okay, so all right. All right, so, okay. What I want, what do I want? What do I want? All right, I have a little Smash notebook, K and Company. Are they still around? All right, so where'd I put my little, oh, here it is. Okay. I want my notebook punch. Let me see if I can find it quickly. There is a box in here that says punches, so. And I think we did ascertain that it has punches in it. Okay. Look what was right on top. Knockouts, and I also have these two were right on top as well, so maybe we'll do something with them. But in the knockouts, there is this one, a little notebook paper. All right, so Yeah, knockouts have always been crap, but good enough. All right. All right, so let's give it a little ink. It looks good enough. All right, so I'm gonna put this there. I want something that I want it to kind of curve like around. So we're probably not going to use this piece of it. We're going to have to build something. See, these two pinks are not quite right together, but maybe. Okay, so we could do something like that if we made something to go in the pocket, which we easily could do. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, what I really want is like a nice 4x6 card or something. Do I not have any of those ready? Ow. All right. I think I'm in some better shape here. There we go. All right, now I need something kind of longish, something that'll be about that size. Sorry for your loss. Okay. Along with, right next to congratulations. This is kind of a strange set of sentiments. Here we have a floral spray. It's a little too big, but I kind of like it. Okay. All right. That's okay. There we go. There we go. So we've got this. Okay. So I think that works. I'm gonna tap that right there as well. Just a little bit of. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is gonna assemble this, and I'm gonna really kind of carefully glue, because this is going in and out of a pocket, because there's a button and string closure very close to it. It's gonna have to be really well stuck down. So, okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to trace it so I know where to put my glue. Okay, and so then I'm going to grab this and just stick it down. All right. We're going to do the same thing with this little locals only sign. Which is, I'm just going to trace where I want it. And then we can just kind of build these embellishments. You can glue them from the back up. And if you do that, glue them from the back up, you can really get everything positioned very nicely. You don't have to like remember where it all goes. Okay. Now there's some tape on the back of this jar, and then I'm just going to put liquid glue everywhere else. And that way I can just place this where I want to place it. Okay. And then we will use this camera to cover the little signpost so that it looks like it's part of this cluster. I really just want one more little kind of horizontal Just like a little something. A little baby something. Very small. Gonna just rather than cut this out of there, I know I gotta have a scrap over here. I can cut something similar. Let me just bring this over, see if we can find that pattern in here. I swear we had tons of chevron paper, and of course now I can't find a single scrap of chevron paper. Oh, more goodies. More goodies hiding. Here we go. Here's a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna look at it. Camera here, camera there. Do we want to see a little bit of the stick? Yeah, I think we want to see a little bit of the stick. All right, there we go. Okay, so now that I have it at this point, I'm going to burnish it really well with a bone folder so that anywhere that we have tape is well stuck down. It's mostly glue though. Okay, and now I'm going to do mostly tape. And then anywhere that it's not like square, we'll add a little bit of glue. Okay. So where we're going to add glue is just on these irregular edges. Yeah. Because we just don't want to have to worry about them going in and out of the pocket. All right. Okay, so that's done. And we've got a little bit. Okay. All this looks looking more, it's all looking more juicy now. More juicy. All right, then in the pocket, we've got the folder. Let's just ink it. We don't have to do much to this because it's cute on its own. But let's give it an ink. And then let's put one more thing in here. Something smaller than this folder. All right. And that's going to go in there. And then I just want, like I said, one more little thing, like a card of some kind. we'll make a journaling spot out of this and add that in there. Well, no, let's not do that because the folder is already a journaling spot. We don't need to overdo the journaling bits. Honestly, we could just stick a little card like this in, but let's chomp the corners. Let's do stub punch. And of course, you can just add, you know, whatever embellishments you have, journaling spots, extra photos is what I'm guessing most people would do, or ephemera, receipts, tickets, things like that. You know, I'm just kind of doing whatever. All right, cute. All right, so that's, well, does the envelope look plain? Am I overthinking it? I don't, it's so much triangles. So much triangle. What if we took this big punch and made like a little trio of planes. That does help. Do I want it here though? What do you think? Flap, over flap or under flap? Share your thoughts. All right, got those. Here's a little yellow tag. Now I do want you to think. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's do planes, wood, and then something really like skinny and like intensely more intense and warm. So I'm like, I want a warm, something I can turn into a flag that's a warm color. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, so I've got this. All right, then I can just cut it So it's like a skinny little tag banner bit. Yeah. And it can go layered with them. So. Okay. An idea is coming to me in my tiny, tiny brain. We'll attach them to the flap. So they stay with the flap versus with the envelope. There, that's what I want. Okay. Just gonna staple everybody together. Okay, now we're gonna attach them on. I mean, like we can cut this. It doesn't need to be that long. Alright, now we're going to stick them like so. So what we're going to do is straighten them out. And run a little line of tape across their tops. And then, oh my gosh, stop. Okay. There we go. Right like that. Okay. And then we just have to cover that with something cute. Not that. We'll use you somewhere, buddy. I'll figure it out. Perfect. Swim with the mermaids. Here's my, I was like, where's my inker? All right. There we go. Yes. Very cute. Very cute. Okay. Just. All right. So I think that'll finish off this page as far as decorating goes. And we're just about an hour into the show, so we'll go ahead and do a recording break here. So for those of you who are watching live, just hang tight. Nothing's going to change for you. If you're watching the archives, just go ahead and click to the next video, see the rest of tonight's class, which will probably be the embellishing of page 2. And if you're watching in the playlist on YouTube, then check the playlist for the next video in the series. And if it's not there yet, don't panic. It'll be there in a day or two. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, so we've got our big tags back here for photos and journaling. Okay. Very cute. Very cute. Then look how they, that little star is so, I love that little pop of yellow right there. Pull this out. Okay, we've got now that. Our little embellishment cluster still can unwind, no problem. Open it, and we need it to stay flat on the inside, so we're not going to do anything on the inside, but nice. Very good start. Then down here, we've got our little embellishments, our little mermaids, and then we've got all of our goodies in here. So we've got place for more photos. We've got the folder, and we've got the little journaling spot. And then that all just tucks right in there. Oops. There we go. All right, very, very cute. Okay, that's page 1 done. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to page 2. So check the next video to see how the next page turns out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.